singers. How are you doing?
Very good.
Yeah.
We're playing in Pori for the first time. We've never been here.
Right.
When we arrived, I realized I've never been to Pori. So one of the firsts.
Yeah, might be my first time too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. So let's hope that a lot of people are coming today.
Yeah, actually we have no idea like how much we have audience in Pori, so
Yeah. So let's see.
A lot of
see.
new
Let's see.
people, which is
Yeah.
always really nice.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. True, true. So would you mind to introduce Ikinä for for those who don't know the band?
we are a Finnish metalcore band with 2 female singers.
Yeah, we go hard. And, and we've been doing this since we were teenagers.
Mhm.
So it's really like a lifelong project for us.
Yeah.
Like super, super important, and we're like proud of our journey.
Yeah.
I guess.
We're from Kouvola originally, but now we're based in Helsinki.
Yeah, yeah. And you start in 2015, more or less.
That was probably when Ikinä kind of
Yeah.
name was formed, but
Yeah. 2009.
we were 17 when we kind of got into
Okay.
a band
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just celebrated like our 15th anniversary of
Right.
of band things.
Yeah. But we weren't the same band, we could say. More
Yeah.
like pop metal then or something like
Yeah.
that. But still Finnish.
Yeah.
We're singing
yeah.
in Finnish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you release 1, 2, 3 albums so far, and the first were all the 3 with Sakara Records, yeah.
The two
The two,
first.
and the last one is with Ikinä Records.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So-
our independent
Yeah.
release.
Why did you decide to have your independent?
Well, we didn't make enough money with Sakara, so that's why.
We didn't decide it, but it came out. It happened to be a really good thing for us
Yeah.
in that point.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a record business, and if you're not selling enough records for the label to make sense, then of course, and it's been really good for us to kind of take control of everything
Yeah.
and really be our own leader in
Yeah.
everything that we do.
Yeah.
We found this sound and this Ikinä when we got independent. You could
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You-
it came like it went to more metal or more dark.
Yeah.
The vision became more dark. You could say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the album released in 2023 is Ikinä. So what can you tell about that album, about its lyrics and the music?
The self-titled album. It was maybe about becoming this band that we are now.
Yeah.
It was kind of a ritual. It begins with a song called Rituali, and you could say that it's a journey
Yeah.
becoming the band that we are at the
Yeah,
moment.
journey to finding ourselves
Yeah.
as a band, and really like kind of finally getting it.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like damn, this is it.
Yeah.
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 So it's about accepting yourself and accepting the dark.
The darkness in you, or
Yeah.
the dark bits of you.
Yeah.
And it sort out to be really working live performances. Like we also figured that kind of through this album, that now we have the right energy, like it matches the band that we feel that we are, and then how we sound like.
Yeah. So in a way, we've already had a long journey, but we've only just started.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're working on our 4th album at
Yeah,
the moment.
yeah.
We're really excited.
And you released last month a new single, Jumalatar, and there are a lot of other famous singers as guests. So tell us more about this single. That it's an amazing song, so everybody go and check it out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So it's we invited 16 featuring vocalists, all women, on this song, and it really started with a kind of a backstage conversation after one of our shows with Jenna, one of the featuring singers, Julie Statues, and we kind of realized that we've had many of those conversations before throughout the years. Whenever we've been in a place like this, for example, whenever there's when there's another band that has a female member or singer in it, we kind of have a similar conversation every time, like, wow, it's so great to be here with other women and kind of sharing our journey and sharing
the energy, hardships as well, what it means to be a woman in these circles with a lot of guys. So it started from like admiration towards all the other women and like acknowledging all these women who also like had long journeys already, because like some of them we've kind of been around in the scene since they were teens too, and we were teens, and that's why we wanted to kind of, well, it escalated. It was like we need to do something together, and I was like, we cannot just talk about it, we just need to let's just do it. And then during this one summer, last summer, we were on doing lots of festivals for the first time with Ikinä, and then we it escalated a little bit, and then we were like, let's invite everyone, every woman in metal, but so this is how it's.
So we got to 16.
Yes.
until we were like, okay, we can't do anymore. But yeah, I mean, it was a really great experience. For us.
And we had the song already, like we had the right song for this already. So we were like, okay, we have it, and then let's do it.
Yeah, kind of the song proved to be a platform for something bigger than us.
Yes.
We feel so. That's how the whole Jumalatar goddess theme came into place.
Yeah.
This is our way to tell all those stories, kind of, or get them get the stage and get
women's stories.
Yes.
Yeah. And you also have this music video, and you were waiting your baby in the video.
And the baby is now with me.
Yeah.
Not here, but yeah.
So, how was being on the set with all those other women and doing your things there?
Oh my God, it was so. It felt so big, like this whole song
It was
and this
powerful.
whole. Yeah, it was really powerful, and
just the vibe with everyone there, and we started the whole day with like that we want to celebrate all of our kind of journeys and stories today, and we kind of really felt that throughout the day, and it was so amazing to see all of these women, like when we didn't have to be on stage, but the rest of the
We
women
just
were
saw
there,
them.
and
they were giving their.
I'm getting
their
chills
all.
right now.
Yeah.
Like it was amazing.
And I think you can feel the energy from the video, or
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
how you
yeah.
feel, but like we got it into the video, and then it says it all, I think.
Yeah, it speaks. Yeah, it's a great video. It's the song speaks, and having all those powerful voices.
All those different sounds and the material, like.
And some of the singers there in the video I met before, so it
You
was
recognize.
nice to to see them, and some I haven't met yet, but in the future, of course.
But
will.
exactly,
You
like
will.
we didn't know everyone, of course, but it was kind of a surprise also to see like how many we are in Finland.
Yeah, when we got that idea that let's invite everyone, and we
like-
kind of started like gathering all this contact information and asking the other singers like who do you know, and then we realized that there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
Like that's why all women, like it didn't become everyone, but
Yeah.
we had to stop somewhere.
But we're really happy that this can be also a project or a song that you can kind of get to know to these bands
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, that was the whole idea,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
really hope that if you do listen to this song, you also check out all of
All
the
the
featuring
others.
vocalists bands, because there's an amazing kind of
Variety.
of bands and women that are really powerful in this
Yes.
scene.
Yeah. And are you thinking to do something similar in the future?
When we get these ideas, like we've done, then we just do them. If they kind of feel, we feel that we need to do this, like this Jumalatar was an example of it. Like it was felt somehow really important at the moment. That we need to do it, and then
And that's one of the perks in being independent, totally in charge of what you do, because no one can say no. No one can give doubts because I mean, I'm not saying this wouldn't have happened if we were like with a label, but it would have definitely been more
Different.
It would have been maybe
Just with certain.
more strategic and more like, I don't know,
maybe compromises in some things.
maybe more complicated.
Yeah.
But it was
This was
possible
definitely.
to do this like quite simply when we're just releasing on our own. And
Of course, it's really challenging to do independent, but we're not afraid of challenges.
yeah, I was gonna say no, so it's good that you answered that question. I was like, not another project like that ever again.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah. As women in metal, do you think that there are differences between men and women in doing music or getting opportunity or getting gigs or with fans?
There
Well,
are many more men doing this metal music in Finland, or maybe all over the world. So maybe that's one reason that we are not that many. So of course, like we are not getting all the opportunities, but it has truly been a challenge also for us, because we've done this for 15 years, and like now we are getting to this point where we feel like people want us somehow. I don't know. That's my feeling.
Yeah. I feel like the most concrete thing in maybe your question is that these are very masculine spaces where we are, like the band practice places, and like, you know, I don't know if this is a men and women thing, but you know what band practice places look like, and you know, people pee standing and and that gives the vibe, you know.
Yeah.
And also the music industry, of course, especially in metal, the gatekeepers are more likely to be men,
and the sound, vocals are like this masculine sound also, like the references are men doing it.
But I also
originally
feel like it's definitely not an island. Like the metal scene is not an island in the music scene, and it's not an island in the world. Like
globally,
if you understand like equity and like what's you know, like
Inclusion.
inclusion and differences, you know, all kinds. So of course, like the world is not an equal place, and
It's
it
not.
has a very, you know, it has nooks that are different and cultures that are different within it.
And it is.
And metal is definitely not like separated, and it's not a more equal or more included. Like what's weird for me, I feel like a lot of people praise metal for being a very inclusive community. I've never felt that way. I've always felt like very outside of the metal scene, and it's been a journey
Yeah.
to kind of just
Own it.
just
Come
own it
stand on your
and
own
be
feet.
here, be here, and it's
It's
that-
annoying. The
yeah.
feeling is annoying that that I feel like we need to push harder in every single thing in this world,
Yeah.
and that's like simply
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
You know, it came in my mind that I remember once someone commenting on Facebook that that the metal band with a women singer is not metal because it was a woman writing this comment, not a man. It was that it's not metal. It doesn't sound good. And then I was like, what's wrong? Because there are a lot of many different voices, and women can do exactly the same thing as men with their voices.
I mean,
so
I mean, we have different structures in our
Yeah.
body. That's basically anatomy.
yeah,
But like, there's nothing that we could not do, and to reach those kind of those, I don't know, not limits, but those different sounds. I mean, we've started as clean singers, and now we're here, and like there's no boundaries or
Yeah.
limits, or maybe there are, but we can push them further,
yeah,
and then show that we can do all the same things.
yeah.
But yeah, the anatomy is different.
Yeah. And I was also thinking about comments in the past, and those were not from Finnish people, but from Italian people, because I'm originally from Italy. Sometimes when I see some news about a band that get maybe a female guitarist or whatever, and the comments from men are so nasty that I don't understand why they have to be, why they are focusing on other things instead of the right thing, that is the talent of that person.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's bother me quite a lot.
Yeah.
but that's the world we live in. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we are thinking about the sex, not the talents, as you said.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that how they think. But let's get back to your music. So you are working on a new album.
Yes.
So what can you tell? I know you cannot tell so much because you are just working, but what's going on in this new chapter of your band and music with the next album?
I think we're exploring the darkness some more. Now that we
we
found
are
it.
even deeper
now
in
that
our
we-
ocean.
Yeah, now that we found it, we're diving
Digging
in.
deeper. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's
It's inspiring, and
it will be really good.
yeah. that we can tell.
That we can tell.
And
Yeah.
that we are releasing it next year in the beginning,
Okay,
somewhere
so
there.
we have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time goes fast though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What does inspire you to write music?
I think now, like I hate writing music on my own, like in my own space. I like to be around you guys, you others.
Your teamwork.
Yeah, I mean my brain works better
With
when
other-
we're together, because I find that our collective minds now are working together as we found the new kind of new area or space where we kind of explore the lyrics and everything. So I think it's inspiring to do it together
Yeah.
and feel the collective minds working.
Yeah, the people inspire, and I guess in our kind of style of music, what inspires us is that kind of raw power and like the
Intuitive word.
extremity
Yeah.
in some ways, like, but also like I've always been I've always been a fan of catchy things as well. So it's kind of like
Little bit cheesy things.
Yeah, bringing this raw power into things that really that you remember.
Yeah.
That's like the emotion and that's important for me. Like we did not only find the sound when we found Ikinä, but we also found, or when we did our last album, we also found kind of the reason to do music.
Yeah.
And why we do this. Like we want to really bring something to the world that people, you know, are gonna feel and remember, and that's gonna be important for them in their lives. So not only important to us, but also important to these people who come to our shows.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the best feeling when you notice that someone really someone really felt it, and like reading some of those first comments that came in for Jumalatar especially was like, these people, they got it.
They
like,
got it.
Like we succeeded in conveying what we wanted to, because these people felt that way.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
and
that's
that's
right.
the best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
True. Talking about music in general, what kind of music or what artist bands do you like to listen?
Listen to country, pop country.
I love musicals.
I love musical.
I mean, and
They
I
are
like
good.
Disney. I love Disney. So it's like we've listened to all types of music. Actually, all of our band members, also guys, are listening to like different types.
Silent
of
Planet
Silent
is
is one
of our
at the
faves.
moment. For me, it started from Killswitch Engage. With my brother Santeri, who's drummer in our band. We started from that kind of
I really
big
love,
melodies. I mean, that's Disney. That's music also combined to this metal.
Yeah, I think in metal I love the kind of more progressive bits, or like Lepros and Tesseract, and some of these are like my faves. And
Architects, those
Yeah.
are like, you can, I mean, if you listen to those bands, you feel like those big choruses and like lots of feeling.
Yeah.
And then, and like you could say this modern metal core music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that there are nowadays very good metalcore bands around,
Yeah.
and listening to the albums, it's like you can get into the story through the music,
Yeah.
even without reading the lyrics, without thinking what they are saying, but
Yeah.
you get the emotion,
Yeah.
and it's a bit like a musical. You can get the story without
Yeah.
need to know the words.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's the
that
best
is-
kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always ask like, are there some references for us, like, or what would be the band nearest to our band or music? And it's always been hard to tell, because I'm really proud that we have found something really unique in
Yeah.
our sound,
Yeah.
Ikinä's sound. Like there's no other band
That sounds like
that sounds like us.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
But we feel, I guess what we sound like is the combination of the things that we enjoy together.
Yeah.
Because we all have
Well
very,
said.
very like different things that we listen to and what we love. But the thing that Ikinä kind of is, you know, the things that we can agree on, agree on loving, like
Yeah.
the things that we all love.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we, because we all write music, it's not like one person's vision, but it's really like our
teamwork.
common vision and teamwork. Yeah.
that is.
Yeah,
that's
and that's great.
Yeah.
Actually, most of band have the teamwork, but there are those few band that there is the one that decide, and I think maybe someone is okay. It's good for me just to do what the others say, but being a musician is to be creative. So if it will be me, I would like to put my say. So not just following one direction. Not
Yeah.
One Direction, the band.
I like One Direction.
Yeah. I've grown with pop music. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm maybe older than you. Maybe I'm not sure, but I was listening to Backstreet Boys as a teenager.
Oh, me too. Spice Girls. We grew up with those.
Yeah, and there is no shame.
No. Like we all love Ikinä guys also pop music, and that's why that's what we started. We wanted to create a pop band.
Pop metal or no,
But
it
it
was
was pop
pop.
band.
No, we didn't even say the word metal.
Yeah,
But
no.
it was a pop band with metal people, because you already had a metal band with Santeri. So
This
then
is how it ended
Santeri
up.
was like, I want a pop project.
Yeah.
So this is
This is the
This
pop
is the
this is
project.
the pop
As
project.
you see.
So here we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember your question anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, we all lost it.
We lost it into Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to be back here in 55 minutes.
Wow.
In makeup.
So we are going to end this interview because you need to get ready.
Yes.
Would you like to say something to your fans and people that are watching this interview?
Thank you for watching. We hope you listen to our music and come to our shows, and we really, really appreciate you for it. And stay tuned for the next chapter.
Well said. Rock and roll.